All of you are looking at the title. I'm going to give you the reveal first, in this case, to stop wasting your time. The proper way to look up what you saw in the title, and also in a previous video, is the following. The 1893 9th edition of the Encyclopedia Britannica's Dictionary of Arts and Sciences and General Literature, the R.S. Peale version. It does not define the word legal as the undoing of God's law. And the reason people use this and cite this is because it's the only online version that's missing, that besides being missing 9 of the 25 volumes in it, is also just simply missing the volume for the letter L, where the word legal would have been defined if it was. It may have been defined, but the fact is that it wasn't. You know why I know that? Because previous and subsequent versions all use the same formatting and do not include the definition for the word legal, because you're supposed to look up the word legal under the word law. You look up the root word first, and then you find other words under it. See also la la la. And this was back in the day when you would be told you have to know enough about the English language in order to find the definitions for words under their main root word, because there's no point in having see also all over the place. That's a little bit of too much ink and a little too much work to maintain. Subsequent and previous versions of this followed that format and have all that information defined under the word law. And again, why would the sovereign citizens and freemen on the land only cite the version that, if you can locate it online at all, is missing the letter L book? Anyway, but like I said, subsequent and previous versions don't define the word legal. You're supposed to look under the word law. This is standard practice if you're old enough to remember it. If you're new to this, fine. And by the way, I got to point this out. Obviously, saying at one time the word legal was defined as the undoing of God's law is a wet dream for somebody trying to be pseudo-legal and have an argument on the internet. This is a cut and paste that I'm going to read in a minute from a Facebook page. But I want to point out something. If you want to get a copy of this thing, here are the ways to do it. 1, it costs $500 if you can get a copy of the Encyclopedia. Number 2, it has to be a complete copy. Number 3, the shipping weight is more than maybe the cost of the damn thing. Next, the other method for doing this is for you to go to a large city instead of hiding desperately in small towns and away from them city slickers and liberals, and go to a library or a college and go read the damn thing and find out exactly what I've told you. Most of the copies, if not all of the copies, are missing L from that particular version for whatever reason. I couldn't find any explanation anywhere, and I don't think the freemen on the land and sovereign citizens are going to tell you the truth about this. So I'm going to read this directly. And this will be a straight reading of it. This is what you all looked up originally and why you're looking this up, and I'm giving you the reveal in the beginning. The most direct and straightforward definition that I have ever found for the word legal is the undoing of God's law. Of course it is. And then it says citation, and it doesn't. I'm going to put a direct quote below so you can cut and paste it for your friends. 1893 Dictionary of Arts and Sciences, wrong order, Encyclopedia Britannica, and then a Dictionary of Arts and Sciences and General Literature. They stuck the words in the wrong order on purpose. / the R.S. Peale 9th, 1893. It's, in case you're curious, again, it's supposed to be the 9th edition, the R.S. Peale version, 1893, volume 15 or volume 14. They're supposed to tell you the volume number. Nobody did that, and I noticed nobody's mentioning the volume in something that's literally an encyclopedia. But anyway, think about the ramifications of this definition you were really, really breathing hard to find, as well as how plain and simple this definition is, so you don't feel like you have to go look up something. To not only get its proper meaning and intent according to God's law, and them liberals giving away an intent, but to also clearly obtain insight into the activities of the world around us and those evil Illuminati, and why things are being done the way they are being done on a daily basis to enslave you, so you feel morally justified in punching the living crap out of somebody because you don't like that he got elected or something. Yeah, that's the entire thing. This is a lie. It's a lie because I want you to prove it. Well, here's a citation. No. I want you to point a camera at this copy. And everybody does the same thing. They put up a video with this title, and they point it at some random page in some other book. That's really telling. And then a couple of pages that talk about it say, well, you have to discern the truth. No, I don't. You have to stop lying about it. And again, previous and subsequent versions do actually include the pages you're looking for, and they do not define it this way, and obviously they never would. Any of you who fell for this are really, really begging to find out that you can find this. You're looking for this, and you're going to probably ignore this video if you're already up to your neck in this. I'm a former Freeman on the Land, former sovereign citizen researcher, and I got kicked out of the community for looking crap up just like this. Back then it was much more difficult. Go to a large city, find a copy of it, and look. Thanks for watching. Have a good day. Good luck.